This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. We have got our first Love Island vote of the season. I'm gonna need you guys to come correct or don't come at all. Like, if you're gonna cast a vote for someone stupid, I'd rather you not vote. I think my choices here are very self-explanatory. Jasmine, it was always going to be for Jasmine. Jasmine all the way until the end of this season. And then I'm pretty indifferent to all the boys, so it's gonna have to be supporting my fellow brownie, Samraj. This episode was so enlightening. What Jasmine did at the challenge with Lorenzo and Kevin, wow. She was basically showing Kevin, here's my backup option. I need you to know either you act correct or I will be moving swiftly on. And you can tell Kevin was a little bit mad at that. I don't understand why he kept biting back at Jasmine throughout the whole episode. I don't really agree with his take of, well, I'm gonna back my brother first and foremost. That comes across very weird, and it shows how little, I guess, he respects Jasmine as a person. How can you be going from wanting to be exclusive with her yesterday to all of a sudden not having, I guess, just a bit of empathy for her in a moment where she's feeling passionate about what she's talking about, even if it's about your brother? You can talk to her about it afterwards. In fact, she has told him how to pull her up on these things afterwards. And she definitely does not like being told to shut up or chill out or those kind of things. So it was interesting that she then went to Lorenzo and said, you know what, I never had this problem with you, which is true. I feel like Lorenzo is a listener. Whereas Kevin, he's very young, very immature, likes to run his mouth, likes to be right above all else. I feel really bad for Priya this episode. I wish when she was really doubting herself when Samraj first told her, like, obviously he's going to get to know Mika again. I wish Samraj would have sat with her for a bit longer and just reassured her. Because it was pretty obvious that she was feeling very insecure in that moment. That's why she was just saying, yeah, no, just go for it. I can see the spark you two have. He did kind of remedy that a bit in the morning when he sat with Priya and said, you know what, like, I'm not trying to bin this off kind of thing. Simba and Tommy and that disagreement, I don't know, Tommy just gives me very bad vibes. I really don't like how all the boys side with Tommy versus how none of them seem to be willing to hear Simba out. Because I do think it was a crappy thing for Tommy to bring up Simba and then also say he wasn't actually taking accountability and apologizing. He was just trying to explain his actions, which is very weird. This is why I really didn't understand when the girls were like trying to defend him and say, no, you're a good person. I'm not seeing it. Tina and Aiden drama again. I really love that Tina is just calling him out on it. I don't know why Kevin is getting annoyed on Aiden's behalf when he was the one that pushed Aiden towards Tina to begin with. Now all of a sudden he can't see it. I'm not gonna lie, these two brothers are giving game players to me. But yeah, excited to see the heart rate challenge tomorrow because there's a lot of ways that this can go, especially when it comes to Aiden picking Yasmin, Lorenzo picking Jasmine. But yeah, vote Jasmine and Samraj, please.